Hello. All right. It looks like we are live. I think we're good. I wanted to jump in here and share with everyone. Maybe we're not live. I'm going to keep going. Oh, yep, we're good. It just took a minute. The delay. I'm not used to that. Hello. If we have not met yet, my name is Shelly Ontis, and I am the maker creator behind the Entrepreneur Planner. This is the current planner as I shoot this video, the 2022. And I wanted to show you now that I finally have the full order. I'm excited. They are trimmed right. They are perfect. Hey, Melanie. And they are ready to ship. So we've already shipped out a few boxes. Yes, you need 2023. And I just can't even say that. Like, it doesn't roll off my tongue. I'm like, I don't know. It still feels like it maybe possibly could still be 2019 in my head, but let's be glad it's not. Okay, so I wanted to show you what is different this year because I did do a couple of new things. I was going to pull my name off of the video, but I'm not sure where that button's at. So I'll just keep going. I'll just scoot over a little bit. There we go. Okay, so again, this year, you get the tear-proof covers, which when you type it out, it looks like tear-proof, which is funny because we started to do those in 2020. But so we have the tear-proof covers and they, and the pearl spiral binding again. So they are like a notebook. They are just a tad thicker this year. The same smooth paper. So again, they've got that great finish on them. So they write really well. If you had the last one or how many years, let me know if you guys who are watching or catching this on the replay, if you have used one of them before. But so let me show you what's different. Again, you can do the add-on and get the plastic pocket to put on here. I love mine in the 2022 one. I have it. And then I put, and I'm out of business cards, but then I just put the business card one right on top of it so that I can always have those with me when I actually have them in stock. So with this, again, just a little bit of instruction when you first start out, and we will be doing the free training in this group again. So you can, when you buy the planner, you come into this group, and then, or if you're watching this on YouTube, because I'm streaming it to YouTube as well, but when you buy the planner, you get invited to a Facebook group, and then we do some training in there. Okay, so with that, there's a little bit of instruction. And then this first page this year is a little bit different. So in order to grow your business, you need to know where you were, or you need to know what your goal is. If you're just starting out and if you're brand new and you have some goals in mind, like you're not doing this just to donate your time and your resources and all of that. Like your skill is worth something. Your creative edge is worth something. So that's what these two pages do. So if you've been an entrepreneur online, you have heard that the most successful entrepreneurs have multiple streams of income. And the higher the income that you're making, the more streams that you have. So this is broken out with 8 streams of revenue. And don't feel like if you're starting out, don't let this cause pressure, but let this inspire you of where you could go from there. So what you could do is you could write in last year's numbers, and then up in these spots, put your goal or what you hope to make this year. So again, it's like and I've said this before, so if you decide you're going to go on a diet this month and you're going to lose 30 pounds, or you want to lose 5 pounds, you are going to go at it differently to accomplish that goal. So that's kind of what this does. So if you go in there and say, I want to make money at my business this month, you probably will make money, but will it make the amount of money or get you to where you had hoped to be? So if you're very specific, it will help you work towards that. Oh, thanks, Melanie. I'm pretty excited to fill this in. Okay. And then over here, on this side, you can fill out some categories. So I put them face to face, and you might want to fill this page out first and then go in and put these numbers and your revenue goal. And moving along. So I won't go into too much detail. I wanted to tell you 47 billion more things about that page, but we'll save that for the training. So these two pages are very similar to how they were in the last couple of years. So if you've had this before, we are, encouraging you to sit down with your planner at least once a month. So there's a little note up there for you to commit to it. If you write it, it will happen, I think is how that saying goes, right? So this is where I map out my kind of my overviews for the month. So maybe May will only be, it's graduation and springtime and those kind of things. June, we're going to do the Craft Business Summit again. January, we're doing an SVG Summit over at We Can Make That. So I've got 2 virtual events coming up. So I will put that in there. So it's kind of how I use those pages. And then this, if I'm going to implement some new tech, those kind of things, I usually, or if I just need to brain dump some things that I want to do, accomplish research throughout the year, that's what I use this page for. So when you get done with those 2, I am super excited about these 2 pages too. So I feel like we should have like a drum roll. Ta-da! So this, shout out to my friend Michelle. This was her recommendation. So this is your weekly content topic planning guide. So what do I mean by that? So you are going to backtrack and look at your 8 categories. So you want to make sure every week we are talking about the things that make us money. And this was kind of where I dropped the ball, where I talked about the things that the influencers were telling me to talk about. And I forgot to sell the products that I'm selling to help hit that revenue goal. So this is where I think this will be really beneficial. And especially if you're doing a launch. So when we are, as an example, because I love to talk in examples, if we're doing the Craft Business Summit in June, I am going to make sure that, and there's 52 of these, there might even be 53. I won't count them on the live though for you, but I know there's at least 52. So you can have one per week. So then I can figure out over in this gray section, you would write the month and then you can write the weeks in here. And then these pages, you can also rip them out and then put them into your planner next year, or just leave them all in here. And next year, when you go to plan, you can go back and see what you did. You can see where your revenues paid off and wham, there you go. So I'm really excited about this. So this wouldn't exactly be where you'd say, okay, I'm going to go live and I'm going to talk about this feature of the Craft Business Summit that's in June. But it's more like maybe the 4 weeks leading up to it. I would talk about some of the topics that are going to be presented at the Craft Business Summit. And then that would lead up to then talking about selling the Craft Business Summit. So I'm glad that you love that too. I'm loving the hearts, Melanie. I have not seen you in a while, so it's fun to have you on here. My group can totally implement that section. Love it. Yes. And then we go into, this is how the pages have looked in the past. So we have the monthly one, and this, I did make it a little bit bigger. And I took the note section off the bottom of this page. I felt like I needed a little bit more room with the monthly view. And since it always faces a note page, that gives you note page space. But some people needed a little bit more room, like myself, in order to do that too. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I apologize. All right. Somebody said hello. Oh, Russell. Hey, Russell. I just mailed your planner. I wonder if you even have it today. If not, you'll probably have it tomorrow or Friday. Okay. So that is the monthly one. So it really is the same content. It's just, it looks a little bit different. I moved it around a hair. I did leave the monthly goal on there because I think that's important. Again, if you're going on a road trip and you don't know where you want to go, you're probably not going to end up where you should be. So this kind of keeps us on track every month. And then, of course, we go to the monthly pages or the weekly pages as before, where your Monday through Friday is on one page. Flip it over. You got your Saturday, Sunday full view. Again, 6 a.m. to 8, but there is room underneath if you're an evening warrior and you need that space, or weekend warrior. You've got the full day to look at to plan your day. And then you've got your marketing panel over here. So I moved it around a little bit. It used to be that it was Facebook Lives was kind of the second section, but now we are talking about more, it really feels like reels, idea pins, those kind of videos. So I feel like we're still making videos. We're still doing the live aspect, but it's not quite as normal. Okay, so we did order, this year I did order a few more, quite a bit more, 4 more boxes than I did last year, but we are already down 3 boxes. So they are going fast. We are only printing one time again for these, but if you click the link, if you're on YouTube, if you click the link below, there is a link to it. And then above the video on Facebook, you will find that too. I love that you update it to fit what's working now. Yes, I think, it's how it's changed since 2018 when I made the first one, and then 2019 when I started to sell them to people. I appreciate you again, Melanie, for buying one all these years. Love it. It really is ever changing. I just had a conversation with another DIY blogger, like we can make that today. And it was like, I am sick of learning something new. And it's like, as soon as we figure out a platform, they're like, guess what? We're going to do it a little bit different from now on. So everybody come play, right? So I'm hoping that this keeps us in check. And the reason, I always say the reason this planner works is I don't make it for you, I make it for me. I know that probably sounds selfish from what we're supposed to be doing with our marketing, but if it doesn't work for me when I'm running my blog, then it's probably not going to work for other people when they're trying to build their creative business. So probably because I have boots to the ground and doing what you're doing, it's probably what helps it sell so much, or helps it work so much to the people about it. And then I think that's it for the new features. It's really just the first few pages. And then the back, of course, you've got your 2023, 24, which it's so weird to see 23 and 24 in there. And then this is what the new one looks like. Ugh, my camera's backwards, so then I always feel like I'm fumbling. But this is our new saying: dream, execute, inspire. So we dream up those ideas, we dream up where our businesses are going, and then we have to execute them. Like we think about all these things and all these revenue streams that we're supposed to have, but if we are not boots to the ground again and we're actually doing the work, it doesn't come, right? It doesn't grow. And then as we are executing that and building these online empires, we end up inspiring another generation or another set of people just like ourselves. Hey, Christy. Love it. Christy's, I apologize again. Yours was so hard to get through the door, and it seemed like yours should have gotten to a lot faster. So I appreciate your patience, and I love that you loved it. Loved your post yesterday. Yes, those yearly glance calendars, I use those a lot too. And yes, it is just me going cross-eyed on all 147 pages, proofreading all those. So I wish there was some sort of software that did that, but this is a collaboration of 27 years of graphic design came together in print. Perfect. All right. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching this, and and the ones on the back on the inside too. Yeah, it's crazy to see those dates. It seems like it's going so fast. Time just keeps going faster, right? All right. Again, you can get these on the website at wecanmakethat.me/planner. There's a little planner tab at the top. And then I haven't decided if we'll do the free training in October or November. I think I was going to do the free training in October, but there's so many people who are buying it in October and November. I think doing it closer to December might be more beneficial, so we can do those live. And then again, like last year, we'll do some planner workshops. So if you are like, okay, when you open these pages, sometimes those can give you writer's block, and you see all those empty pages and all those empty profiles and columns and that kind of thing, and you need a little bit more guidance. I will be doing the workshops. So you grab your planner, you'll come in Zoom, or there'll be some recorded trainings that you can upgrade and just help help build your marketing skill, because I believe everybody can be a good marketer for their brand. And you don't have to be a marketing guru, but you do have to know how to market your brand. And that's what I want to help you do. And that's kind of the next level after the planner. So if you're ready to step it up, watch the website. You can get on the email list, so you make sure you have those, or they will be posted in the planner Facebook group over on the one. Well, it'll be posted on the page, and then it'll be posted in the group for the planner users too. All right. Yes, the ones on the back. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let me know if you have any questions about this here. I am putting together orders as we speak. It's crazy to, I mean, it's crazy to see them keep coming back and the names again. So I appreciate you guys. And when I see your labels and that and your business names, I love to go to your page and see what you're up to and do all that as well. So love connecting with you. And if you guys have any questions, you can post them on this video here and I will get back to you.